a favourite for Alessandro Di Mario.
Yeah, I see Dominic Doyle there on the second row, right there beside Matthew Chapin.
Sean and Varsky on that Suzuki in 6th place. Then it's Vosberg, Kunnison and Woodworth.
Then Dahmer and Sear, Romeo Chiavini.
Yeah, Maverick Sear, another one of the Canadians. Andrew Way heads up row number 5.
Mallory Dobbs there in the middle, home race for her on the 6th row.
Yeah, alongside her is Solly Mervis. Then it's Aldrich, O'Neill and Flores.
Great to see Ron Wolf out after that crash he had this morning.
Yeah, bit of work for him. And then we go. Issue, so it looks like he is going to take no further part in this race. Di Mario, Chapin, Doyle, a little bit wide there from Levy Baddy. You see the front end of that bike just moving a little bit, and again through turn 4. Baddy a little bit unsettled, and that is the nature of this circuit, Roger. You get one corner wrong. Fastest second sector is Dominic Doyle on the Yamaha. Of course, we have the beauty in the commentary box. Oh, as Baddy goes straight on, let's hope he managed to bring it back. Otherwise, he's going to be somewhere in the trees there, Roger. If you run off track, that is going to cost him some positions. He is still on circuit, so good work from Baddy. But Levy Baddy regrouping, Roger, after that incident on the previous lap. This is a good lap from Baddy. He hasn't given up the opportunity or the potential of a podium finish. Jumping from one machine to the other. That's a big lunge. That's a big lunge from Dominic Doyle. He came from a long way back and somehow got it stopped. And all of a sudden, Levy Baddy now wants a slice of the action. This is great Twins Cup racing. It never disappoints.
Yeah, and now Matt's got some work to do to try to fight back on Dominic Doyle and also not let Levy make the move on him.
Dominic Doyle across the line, and we are now being informed. We talked so much this weekend, Roger, about Avery Dreyer. It is now confirmed on our timing screen that Avery Dreyer, Dominic Doyle gets it wrong. They go side by side. Baddy's going to be in the mix as well. Dear me, ladies and gents, it's only lap number 4. Steady on, boys. A penalty, a 5-second jump start penalty for Avery Dreyer, and that drops him back to 8th overall on the combined times.
That's tough to see from that angle.
Yeah, but I mean, if he did jump the start down, one of the riders has gone down. We wait to see who that is.
I believe it's Avery.
It is Avery Dreyer. So to add insult to injury, the jump start, it's all academic now. He crashes for the 2nd time today, and that bike going nowhere, Roger. Well, sometimes the punishment doesn't fit the crime. He will take no further part in this one.
Yeah.
So this is the Avery Dreyer situation, Roger.
Yeah, just down into turn 12, trying to make a pass there. And when you do that, break.
Yeah, he got the pass done, and then unfortunately, let's have a look at this from another angle. Yeah, unfortunately, he has gone down. Something wrong with the bike of Dominic Doyle. He's now hemorrhaging places. Through goes Varsky. Didn't see what happened there. And now Varsky's gone down. Well, they are falling like flies here. A problem technically for the 25 of Dominic Doyle, and Varsky getting back on, and he of course has got a bit of motocross experience, so he'll get back on. That really has now split the group. Di Mario away at the front. It's now a battle for 2nd between Chapin and Levy Baddy, and I think when this all adjusts itself, that will put Seth Dahmer up into 4th position. But look at the lead here of the race winner. It's pretty much the whole back section there, Roger. That is a huge lead.
Huge lead. It's going to be well over 6 seconds, probably closer to 7 or even more this lap.
So Matthew Chapin, who started in 5th position.
Talk about it being warmer today. Track temperatures up. You can see the grip. It's gone down a little bit compared to what these guys are used to.
One of the strongest breakers in the Yamaha R3 European Championship, and I think also when he did Junior Cup. And Mallory Dobbs on the Diva Racing. That is her 3rd incident of the weekend. Pictures again, Baddy, look at him on the brakes. Look at the gap that he takes out of Chapin. That's impressive. But as you rightly said there, in the back of the picture, the 3rd bike, which is just going to come into shot in a second. There it is. That is Dominic Doyle, and whatever the issue is, he's learning to ride around it.
If these two guys start going back and forth and slowing each other up again, that's going to work in Dominic's favor.
Yeah, again, over the line we go. Baddy a lot closer this time. into turn one. Ooh, a lot of curb. I always get panicked when they go over that curb. We've seen so many riders on the floor. Buddy takes a lot of curb on the inside of turn two, and that's going to cost him on the exit. And look at that gap now open up just 2 or 3 bike lengths, and he's now nowhere near to make a challenge. The run, the charge to a potential podium is over. Levy, oh, Levy is so hard on the brakes there. How he managed to make the apex. There's no mistake from Levy Buddy on this lap. We're on lap number 9 through the chicane. There's your race leader down into turn 1. Small mistake there from Chapin. And now it is just a case of when Buddy not close enough to make a move there. You've really got to be quite opportunistic to make a pass there if a rider gets it wrong.
If Matt goes wide, it could open the
Here
inside.
we go. Oh, you called it. Absolutely spot on, Roger Hayden. And the move has come earlier than we expected. Chapin out of the seat. He's going to try to come back on the inside. Does he get it through? Oh, camera angle. I thought, sorry, Roger, that did look like he was going to come back. This is great racing. Behind all of this battle going on, Hank Vosberg has found his way now up into 4th position. Into the waterfall, and Beatty makes a mistake. He's got to be careful because Chapin will pounce.
Chapin's really good out of that last corner as well. Be able to get a good run and maybe make the pass from the front straightaway.
Through 14 into 15, 1 lap remaining. Alessandro Di Mario is already into the chicane. Chapin's going to go for this into turn 1. Oh, he passes him in the straight. By side, Chapin squeezes him. Beatty trying to go around the outside. They both missed the apex. They both want this. This is not a case of follow me leader. Through turn 3.
Matt's really good at attacking back when somebody makes the pass, and now he knows going into turn 12 this lap, or turn 11, they cannot leave that inside open.
Has Levy gone too early? That's my question.
No, because I thought if he could have gotten in front, he could have maybe pulled away. He felt like he had more pace. You know, when the pass is there, you have to take it.
You have to take it. Yeah, and we're going to go again on the inside. Here comes Beatty again, looking on the inside at turn 5, but there's no way through. I tell you what, he's going to make a gap if there isn't one. Now into turn 7. You've got to be careful not to tuck the front. Hold our breath. Oh, he's gone late again for Levy Buddy, but he somehow makes the apex through turn 8. Over the curb goes Buddy, right out to the curb. That's going to cost him a little bit, Roger.
Yeah, this is exactly how he was last lap. We'll see if Matt protects the inside this time.
Ooh, and he fought. I told you he was going to make a gap. That is aggressive riding, but Chapin saw him. There's Di Mario heading down towards the waterfall. We now go back to this battle. There's a couple of lappers in the way as well. We need to go back to this battle for second place. Here it comes, folks. Beatty's got it.
Levy's just good on the brakes. Let's see if he can get it slowed down. He's in deep.
He has got it stopped through the waterfall. Down through 14. Your race winner is Alessandro Di Mario. He's going to take a 24-point lead in the championship at the very minimum. Buddy Chapin out of the seat. Buddy is going to finish second, started second, finishes second. That's his best result of the season. Podium for Matthew Chapin. That was a great race, boys. Thank you very much for the entertainment as they both bouncing into turn 1. Hank Vosberg on his debut. In 4th place. That is impressive, ahead of Dharma, and we now wait for Dominic Doyle. Is he going to finish in 6th position, or is this guy here, Maverick Sear, on his debut, about to finish inside the top 6 or 7? Over the line we go. Does Dominic Doyle finish 6th? He does, so he salvages 6th place. That's 10 points. Tip the hat there to Maverick Sear. Treston Morrison, just 15 years of age. He finishes in 8th position. But Roger, there's no denying the winner, 12.5 seconds. That was a dominant performance. Not much, I'll give you that, but that little bit of room. A thumbs up there from Matthew Chapin, a wheelie from Di Mario. And after that big crash this morning, he said he owed it to the team to get the win. And the win for Di Mario. The podium completed by Levy Buddy and Matthew Chapin.
Seth Dahmer, great ride for him there, top 5. And Dominic Doyle, all having those issues, still collecting 6th place points.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to Logan Cunnison early on, but he fought his way back into 9th place, so that's 7 points on the board for him. And Zachary Foster in the top 10. Let's have a look at the championship standings, Roger. No mistake in the championship leader.
No, and for Alessandro, just another big day for him, gaining points. Now he's got 28-point lead over Matthew Chapin. Gives you a little bit more of a breathing room, 25 points a race.